morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the day of the video. Darren, how's it going today? Today we are in town. What is going on here? Oh look, Christmas stuff. Your media though, they can fuck off. In town today because I am going to a software development conference at a hotel called the High Integrity Conference 2015, and it is apparently one of the leading conferences in safety critical software development in the country. I don't know if it is the world or what, I don't know, but it's in a nice posh restaurant, hotel, and it costs a bomb to go there, even at my student discount price. I also have a feeling that I might be the only person there sub 35, so I feel like I'm going to stick out like a sore thumb. The reason I'm going to this is because my safety critical lecturer recommended it. He was like, oh, he pitched it to the whole class. We realised it was £175 to go. I emailed the conference and said, is there a student price? They knocked it down to 80, and then Bath offered to pay for half of it for us. So they're subsidising it. That's why I'm going. Problem is, no one else says they'd go, so it's just me, just little old me, headed to this conference. But the reason I'm going is, one, because safety critical stuff is relatively interesting, and I do like it in theory. But two, it's a networking event, so I can go and talk to a load of different companies that are based in and around Bristol, which is good for jobs and stuff. Thirdly, and most importantly, safety critical software is one that's tested heavily, and software that's tested heavily is good for my final year project. So I'm hoping to be able to get some kind of contacts where I'd be able to work with them companies in order to do my final year project. It'd be that me run software on their computers, run software against their software, which I doubt I'll be able to do, or more importantly, just be able to get someone to email and say hand a survey around their developers and stuff, so I can gather information about how they do their testing. That's what I'm going for. Otherwise, I've got no idea what to expect. I've never been to a conference before. It's literally like a day of lectures all day long with really long, unnecessarily long tea breaks in the middle. So yeah, in short, I don't know anyone that's going. I don't know, I'm representing Bath University. No one else from Bath is going, not even lecturers. And yeah, so I've got no one to talk to during these massively long coffee breaks and stuff. The idea is that you go and network around and talk to companies and stuff. Here we go. Bristol Marriott Royal. Weddings and shit are normally here. I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna walk in and be like, I'm here for the conference, lol. Holy shit. Bit nervous now. Oh, there's steps there, I'll go up the steps. The Royal Suite. Christ. Okay, let's gloss over the fact that I'm now in the dark in a tunnel. Well, a twitchell. Let's talk PlusNet, because PlusNet are shit. So, today, an engineer was being sent around to our property in order to install us both fibre internet and a phone line. They were coming between the hours of 1 and 6. Laura took off half a day because I'm not available to be at home because I'm at a conference all day. It's now 10 to 6, by the way. I rung them I was in the queue online to talk to them in the conference itself, but the internet disconnected. That's not their fault. So I fell out of the queue and then ended up 20th, and it takes forever to get anywhere near the front of that. So I'm going to put that poor runner through having to overtake me while I'm filming. So I ring them on the way home. I've walked back now from town, as you can tell, because I've been on the phone on hold for half an hour. I don't want to talk to them while I'm on a bus. So, fireworks as well, I apologise for that too. Right, so we contact, I contact PlusNet, ring them up, and I say to them, sorry, I'm just getting itchy feet now, I'm expecting an engineer to come around to our house, and it's bloody busy down here, isn't it? I'm expecting it's a light show, alright, enjoy it. An engineer to come around to my property between the hours of 1 and 6. I'm getting itchy feet. I'd love to know if they're actively coming or not, because I've got a bad feeling about this. So, guess what they said? No engineers coming to the property tonight. No one. Because the phone line's off. So what they're going to do is put a request on the phone line. The phone line will become active in 24 hours, and then I assume within 5 working days, we will be able to have internet, because the internet will be installed, which is lovely, isn't it? Absolutely fucking lovely, considering it was supposed to be installed on the 20th of October, and it's now the 5th of November, I think. Don't even know what date it is. No one contacted me about the fact that no one was coming around, otherwise Laura wouldn't have had to take a day off. No one contacted me saying that I would be able to do it all self-installed, otherwise Laura wouldn't have been able to take a day off. What PlusNet do is they just do whatever the fuck they want, and then when you ring them up, which is usually, well in fact I've rung them up a couple of days ago and said, just to confirm, someone's coming around to my property on the 5th, right, to install this thing, and they went, yep, just to confirm that is true, that is definitely true. So in between now and then, or then and now, somewhere in the system's gone, oh no, we can't do it. So what they do is they cancel the installation. Obviously, what's the point in sending someone to install it if they can't actually do it, right? Even though they've somehow got the capacity to be able to just fucking turn the line on in 24 hours. Sounds like you could just come around and do it then, to me. Then they cancel the installation. Let's not tell him though. Fucking not tell him. He probably doesn't fucking care about his internet. Short. Half of the delays to the internet aren't necessarily PlusNet's fault. The fact that it didn't install on the 20th is down to the fact that BT took the phone line. BT took the phone line because of something else that's going on at this precise moment in time. Either way, PlusNet didn't tell me about the fact that someone else took the phone line. They just didn't tell me that they couldn't do it. And therefore, I was unable to change any of this until the 5th. Which was when they would be able to reclaim the phone line back from BT. Then they didn't contact me, I contacted them and said, why haven't I had a text message today saying that my internet's installed, lol. And they said, oh, BT's got the line. We didn't think to tell you. Of course fucking not. So, in short, we moved into this property on the, 10th of October? Installation of the internet couldn't take place until the 20th because that was when the previous phone line company, which was TalkTalk, dropped the phone line. On the 20th, I contacted PlusNet and said, why hasn't it been set up yet? And they said, we can't do it because BT have it. I contact BT, go through a load of shit so they can get the fuck off our line. They say they're going to send an engineer around, we're going to hook up a new line, and they will do that on the 5th. Right? I've got a whole lot of beef with BT as well, by the way, so they're not clean in this. I've contacted PlusNet on several occasions, and every single time they've lied to me, saying that my internet will be set up on this date, or this is the least they can do, this is the most they can do, they can promise this, they can promise that, they can't promise shit, because what they do is they change it halfway through and then don't tell you. Two people who can get a semi-decent internet speed to our property are BT and PlusNet. BT, holy shit, look at that, that's well fucking cool. Whoa, BT, what? BT chooses to charge 3 times as much as PlusNet. Well, that's not technically true. 3 times as much for the first 6 months, and then for the next 12 months, a third as much. I quite literally have no choice in this. Not a single choice in going with PlusNet, because I can't afford 3 times as much for the same service. Either way, what they are doing now is they're setting up the phone line for tomorrow. 5 working days we're going to get internet, assuming we get internet in 5 working days, and they don't change that halfway through, because fuck it. Or even tomorrow, don't even set up the phone line, fuck it. Why the fuck not? Let's not tell him. We'll get internet in about 5 working days. We'll get the first 2 internets free, the first 2 weeks of broadband free, which is lovely of them again. Thank you very much, PlusNet. I bet you that doesn't include the line rental though, does it, you fucks? Which is more expensive than the internet itself. And then, what I will do is I will raise a full complaint requiring the salary that Laura's lost today from having to take holiday, the stress that it's taken me, the phone calls it's taken me to go through several different phone companies trying to get people off the line so they can do their fucking job, and a fuck ton more. I am so fucking pissed, it's unreal. Considering that I have already had 1 piece of coursework that has gone horrendously, and I will happily argue that that is due to the lack of internet at my property, and I will happily argue that that could have been fixed as of the 20th. If the internet would have been available on the 20th, I wouldn't have struggled as much as I did. Now, the lack of internet is now going to threaten the next array of courseworks. And I will claim compensation for that as well. Other news, BT are also getting a fucking army of complaints from me, considering how badly they have organised certain things with reference to how they took the line over in the first place. And likewise, I will seek compensation from them in the same way, although less so, that I've claimed compensation from PlusNet. A moral to this fucking story, ladies and gentlemen, is something that I told you a long time ago. If you have the option to go with Virgin, go with Virgin. Because Virgin don't fuck you around. Virgin don't have to take over a phone line. They just go, oh shit, okay, well there's a satellite signal, bang. Or no, there's a fucking DOCSIS cable, bang. And you don't get a load of fucking phone companies measuring the dicks against each other. That concludes my rant on PlusNet and BT. Let it be known, I am publicly livid and suggest that you don't go with either of them. There we go. Happy fucking birthday. I apologise for my language as well. Evening all. I'm going to end the video now because I'm about to watch first dates and stuff. We've calmed down a little bit. I've drafted up a list of things that I am angry about, and that's all that. I'll tell you about the conference tomorrow. It's not really important. It's a besides moment in time because it was greatly outweighed by the fact that we have no internet still. I don't think I got across any, but I'm not very happy. Cool. I'll catch up on daily vlogs and stuff tomorrow, so look forward to that. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Remember my advice, and I will catch you later.